Hello, welcome to Herrera on Hollywood. My name is Stephen Herrera. We talk about Blu-rays and DVDs here. Today I am going to talk about My Chauffeur. It was produced by Crown International Pictures. The title was originally going to be Class Act, but the title was changed to My Chauffeur to capitalize on the success of My Tutor from 1983, which was also produced by Crown International Pictures. My Chauffeur was shot in 1985 and released in 1986. This Blu-ray plus DVD edition is from 2017. Let me show you the discs inside. The DVD is on the left, and the Blu-ray is on the right. Notice that the DVD features the original artwork and the Blu-ray disc features the new artwork. Also, the cover is reversible and it has the original artwork on the inside. This is a 97-minute comedy film. It's fun to watch, and it's a cult favorite. The tagline is, "He fell in love with the help. Beverly Hills will never be the same." This film is written and directed by David Beard. He wrote and directed The Party Animal from 1984. The stuffy Brentwood Limousine Company prides itself on its reputation and the fact that it is an all-male organization. But things change when the owner of the company hires a free-spirited young woman named Casey Meadows as a chauffeur. It's not clear why he does this until later in the film. There is conflict between Casey and the other drivers at the company, who are older and chauvinistic. She also struggles with her riders, who are often rude and unruly. But she makes headway at the company, eventually turning into its star employee. About 1/3 of the movie is limousines driving around town, 1/3 is the dialogue inside the limousines, and 1/3 is Casey falling in love with one of the customers. This movie combines the style of a classic Hollywood 1930s screwball comedy with the raunchiness of a 1980s sex farce. It's quirky, and it tends to veer off track to spotlight antics that are incidental to the story, but it has a lot of heart. Casey Meadows is played by Deborah Foreman. She was in Valley Girl from 1983 and April Fool's Day from 1986. Deborah Foreman stated that My Chauffeur is her favorite of the films in which she's appeared and the most fun she's ever had. Battle, who falls in love with Casey, is played by Sam Jones. He starred in Flash Gordon from 1980. Battle is the overworked financial guru of the company who has difficulty dealing with people. O'Brien, the Irish chauffeur who is kind to Casey, is played by Sean McClory. He was in The Quiet Man from 1952, and his last role was in John Carpenter's Body Bags from 1993, a TV movie. McBride, the boss of the chauffeurs, is played by Howard Hesseman. He's the antagonist of the story. He is upset that Casey has joined the company, and he's befuddled by her behaviors. Howard Hesseman was in Police Academy 2, their first assignment from 1985, and Flight of the Navigator from 1986. Witherspoon, the owner of the limousine company, is played by E.G. Marshall. He was in Creepshow from 1982. This is the first feature film appearance of Penn and Teller. Bone, a hustler, is played by Penn Jillette, and Abdul, a Middle Eastern diplomat, is played by Teller. Colleen, Battle's girlfriend who leaves him for another man, is played by Elaine Wilkes. She was in 16 Candles from 1984 and Killer Party from 1986. Catfight, the foul-mouthed British rocker, is played by Leland Crook. He was in The Party Animal from 1984, which was directed by David Beard. Bebop, one of Catfight's dancers, is played by Cindy Beale. She went on to co-star in Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity from 1987 alongside Elizabeth Caton. One of the three party girls who end up in the back of the limousine with Penn and Teller is played by Leslie Bremer. She was in Hard Bodies from 1984, School Spirit from 1985, and Reform School Girls from 1986. Georgia, Battle's secretary, is played by Daria Martell. This was her first role, and her acting was good. She didn't do much acting after My Chauffeur. I want to give her a shout out because my favorite scene is when Battle, who has been a stern boss, suddenly has a change of heart and is nice to her. He's like a Scrooge character realizing the error of his ways. The cinematography is by Harry Mathias. He was the director of photography for Creature from 1985, Ernest Goes to Camp from 1987, Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge from 1989, and many other films. Some fun facts about My Chauffeur. My Chauffeur was filmed in Los Angeles. The locations include Venice, Wilshire Boulevard, the Tropicana Motel in West Hollywood, which no longer exists, Park Plaza Hotel, which is now called the MacArthur, at 607 Parkview Street. It was completed in 1926. And the Ramsey Durfee Estate at 2425 Southwestern Avenue is the location of the Limousine Company. It's a historic Tudor Revival style mansion built in 1908. Granville Towers Condominium Complex at 1424 North Crescent Heights Boulevard was built in 1930. That's the location where Teller's character lives. He gets picked up by Casey in the limousine outside of the Granville Towers. The soundtrack is by the Whigs. They wrote several songs for the film, and they perform on stage as well. They were the opening act for Catfight. The performance captures the era very well. Finally, legendary B-movie actress Linnea Quigley has an uncredited appearance as a dancer in this film. This Blu-ray delivers excellent video and great audio. The aspect ratio is 1.85 to 1. The special features include 2 commentary tracks. The first commentary features writer-director David Beard and actor Leland Crook. He played Catfight. And the second commentary features production assistant Jeff McKay. He talks about his memories of working on the production, and he tells you about the different locations. I really appreciated that because I enjoyed hearing about the locations that were used for the filming. There's also an isolated soundtrack. License to Drive is a video interview with star Deborah Foreman. There's an original theatrical trailer, 3 TV spots, and a promotional and behind-the-scenes still gallery. This Blu-ray plus DVD edition from Vinegar Syndrome is out of print, but you may be able to find it on eBay. If you want to watch a vintage B-movie that combines the raunchiness of an 80s sex farce with the rhythm of a classic screwball comedy, then check out My Chauffeur. Until next time, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and talk to you soon. Bye.